We got 3 title fights. This is going to be fucking insane. Holy shit. Title fights. Tyrone Spong versus Sam Alvey. Insane. 2 extreme veterans. Tyrone Spong over 100-some fights. Sam Alvey's been around the world fighting his whole life. And he's our heavyweight champion. And we'll be going up against Tyrone Spong for the belt. Only right because Tyrone Spong has a fucking massive stat sheet, massive accolade list throughout multiple divisions, through multiple leagues. I think it's like I don't even want to mess it up, bro. It's a lot. Just know it's a lot. Multiple shit. So it's no other way he comes in and fights for anything else. I interviewed him at Karate Combat. He's talking about he wanted to fight. At first I thought he was gonna fight Rebellis. Now he's fighting in Sam Alvey, which is insane. So that's the first fight. And let's jump into that first. There's also 2 other title fights, Shazib Ren and Luis Roca. And then Aileen Pereira will be fighting for a belt. Don't know exactly who. We'll talk about that in a second. But before that, people think that it's a death match for Sam Alvey. They think that Tyrone Spong is going to dominate and just beat him. And the sentiment is understood in the fact of if you know who Tyrone Spong is and what he's done, I can understand the sentiment, but also I wouldn't count Sam Alvey out as quickly as people are at this point, right? I would love to hear, Mallory, how you feel on the sentiment of people saying that this is a death match for Sam 1, and what is your prediction on this fight?
So the first thing I looked up, when was the last time Tyrone fought? So according to Tapology, last time he fought, it was a canceled bout in 2022. January 28th, 2022. It's over 3 years, right? What has he been doing during that time? Has he been resting? Was there an injury? Was he just not competitive? Because the guy's an absolute beast. We know that. However, inactivity is not the friend of a fighter. The other thing is Sam is big. Sam is, and I think I mentioned it before, my quote exactly, he may have the Homer Simpson style fight of boxing where he's going to eat shots. And he's going to, like what he did with Ross, is he just ate. He grabbed a hold of Ross and then just let the weight do the work, right? Can you do that with Tyra? I don't know. I would not. I'm looking at what you have on the screen right now. And the idea of that being a strategy does not seem like something I want to do on a Friday night. It does not. Prediction, depending on what the inactivity level or what the inactivity reason was for Tyrone, will play a lot into this, my guess. Sam will give him a good fight. However, also one of the things you also have to consider, everything we're looking at right now, look how big those gloves are. Guess how small these gloves are.
Oh, yeah. Those Karate Combat gloves are damn near knuckles, bro.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I put them on. They're damn near knuckles. It's the reason we get a lot of knockouts, bro. Those things hurt.
So all I'm saying is I'm investing in ice companies, anything with a coolant to take swelling down. I'm putting all my money into that just before this because it's going to be a big purchase. And I look forward to that. I give the edge. I'm going to give, you know what? I'm going to say it's too close for me to call. I can't go either way just because I don't know what the determined circumstances are for Tyrone.
Yeah, you know, respectable answer. Do your research first. I mean, we got 2 months too. Like, we'll see. Maybe Tyrone will put out some footage. We can kind of see where his speed is. But also, that's not a clear indicator because Mike Tyson put out a lot of great footage.
And Mike Tyson looked great.
All we seen was him bite on his damn glove. So, you know, it's not a great indicator, but hopefully we'll see some good stuff. Mac, what's up, baby? Talk to me. I know you're a big Sam fan. I know you're very familiar with Tyrone Spong as well. Where's your mind taking you on this one?
Well, the inactivity, as Mal said, is a huge aspect. That it's going to be a big question mark. Because we're looking at Tyrone Spong in his prime right now. He's 39, which isn't horrible, like for a combat sports athlete. It's not like Mike Tyson, his last fight. He's not in his prime, but he could still have some good power and some good explosive at this age. He's had MMA experience, only 3 fights, but still that means that he's at least trained that grappling defense, which is going to be a huge aspect. The real key factor here is, and this will be answered in the first fight, is can Sam get this fight to the ground? Because there is a scenario where Tyrone Spong comes in there and just starches Sam. However, if Sam is able to take those shots, give his own, and also mix in that grappling, now we got ourselves a fight.
100%. And he did that with Arroyo. Like, he utilized his wrestling, his strength, and all of the things that, you know, made him who he was going through the UFC and all of those things.
But a lot of people are not putting respect on the champ, Sam Alvey's name.
Oh, no, 100%. 100%.
They're saying UFC Alvey, not Karate King Alvey.
Exactly. And it's a whole different ball game. It's two totally different ball games. Pickers, I know you got some thoughts here, baby. End it off for me. What's up?
Absolutely. So I remember when I first got into working out, I had this goal. I wanted to do 50 push-ups. And I had all these different ideas. I'm going to bench press. I'm going to do pec flies. I'm going to do this machine, that machine. And I talked to a coach in my gym, and he said, what's the best way to get good at push-ups? You know what he told me?
Do push-ups.
Do some push-ups. That's exactly right. So we got Tyrone Spong. He's the best at kickboxing. He's the best at boxing. He's the best at this. He's the best at that. I 100% agree. He's an absolute maniac. Like Max said, he could come in there and do a Robella-style knockout. He's the guy to get that. But this is karate combat. Mac, you're a big karate combat encyclopedia. Right now, who's the best 205 karate combat fighter on the planet?
It's undisputably Sam. It's a small division, but Sam.
Exactly. So based on that, based on the guy who's the best in the world at karate combat, that's who I'm going to give the edge in a karate combat competition, simply for that reason.
100% agree. And I love that you use a simplistic metaphor for Sam, because that is exactly how Sam is. I met Sam multiple times. Talked to him on multiple occasions. And when my homie Tyson that was fighting on IFC, before he went into his fight with, who was it? I think it was Arroyo. I think it was this fight right here that we have on the screen. Is he was like, yo, he's like, all you got to do is just beat him up. Literally, like that was his advice. He's like, when I go in, this is what you got to do. You just got to beat him up. You know, and then he went in, he beat him up. And if you watch it, like the end of this, he goes up and he's like, see, just beat him up. Just beat him up. And it's very simplistic. And that's literally how he approaches a lot of things is, hey, listen, like it doesn't have to be too deep. It doesn't have to be too detailed and stuff. A lot of his stuff is real basic. Like he's a real basic guy, not in the fact of like, he's extraordinary. Don't get it twisted. But I mean, and like, he's simplistic. Like he doesn't need a lot of extraordinary shit around him and stuff. He lives on a farm. He's okay with just being around his family. He doesn't even, we took him to the club. He looks so out of place, bro. Like that's not his thing.
Hold on. I need back info on that. You took Sam to the club.
Yes. Oh my God. It was insane. After the fights, he went to the club with me, Loudmouth, and us. It was absolutely a freaking ball, but he looked absolutely out of place. It's not his spot. It's not his spot. But like I'm saying, he's a very simple man. He likes the simple things in life. But in the same aspect, he's very extraordinary because of all of these different things that he does do. But he just keeps it at a very like basic level of everything he thinks of. His mentality is just like, it's just simple. Just do it. You know, like you want to farm, you want your own stuff. Just have a farm, you know, just get chickens, just get cows, and just, you want to, you just do it yourself. And, you know, you want to make money, just make a food truck and still drop 3 pieces of content a day and this, that. And every time you ask him, it's like, how do you do all this stuff? He's like, just do it, you know? So I love that Pickers used that. Sam Alvey, I love him. A great champ. One of my favorites, karate combat. Always positive too. Like I love that. So this is gonna be an insane fight. Tyrone Spong, somebody who's very like stoic, has a lot of stoicism to him. Sam Alvey, who's like the exact opposite, a ball of energy. It's gonna be insane to see these two personalities clash in the fight, build up, and the fight. Honestly, too, I'm on Mallory's with this. Is I want to say it's a pick 'em, but I would give the slight advantage to Sam Alvey because the pit is a different beast. I don't care who you are. I don't care how many fights you had. That pit is different. And everybody I've talked to, everybody I've seen on any interview, UFC fighter, I don't care what level they were at, they always say the pit is a whole different ball game. It is totally different. So Tyrone Spong might want to take that into account as well when it comes to fighting Samothy Alvey in the motherfucking pit, because it's going to be real, but I can't wait to see it.